A shocking development in the HSF elections today.
And we've got everything you need to know about getting around the city this St. Patrick's Day weekend. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Friday, March 14th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Jake Cordepat. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Darren O'Malley. Ahead on our show, we have all your news and sports highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Jake has our top story.
Voters taking to the polls today at Humber College were met with a surprise. Those participating in the HSF elections would have seen this. The blank spot is where sitting HSF President Tim Brohante's name and picture would have been. Humber News has learned that Brohante has been disqualified from the election. In a statement on his personal Facebook page posted early this afternoon, Brohante says, "A decision was communicated to me last night that I have been disqualified from the elections. I dispute the reasons provided, however the process does not allow me the opportunity to appeal. I continue to request the opportunity to have the decision reviewed by the HSF Election and Judicial Review Committee. I trust the good people at HSF charged with this process to reconsider their decision and allow my case to be heard." Brohante and HSF officials have yet to reveal the reason for his disqualification.
Humber News has contacted Chief Returning Officer Natalie Toussaint, who has declined to comment until after the polls close at 4 p.m. According to her website, her job is to oversee the elections and make sure they are run fairly and without bias. Tim Brohante is not the only candidate who has been disqualified. VP Student Life North Campus candidate Tim Simoniago has also been removed from the ballot. Brohante supporters took to Facebook to protest his disqualification. One Facebook user says he voted for Brohante before he was removed and wrote, quote, "That's not a democracy." HSF has not said how they will count previous votes for now disqualified candidates. Results will be announced at about 5 o'clock this evening. For more on this developing story, go to humbernews.ca.
An arrest has been made in connection with a shooting at York University last week. Toronto police have charged a 22-year-old man in the case. 2 women were injured in the shooting at the university's student center on March 6th. Police say that they weren't targets. Both women suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Toronto police arrested the suspect Thursday afternoon. Keeman Edwards is facing multiple charges, including discharging a firearm and aggravated assault.
And Toronto police have made an arrest in connection with a stabbing in the Jane and Finch area that took place at about 1 o'clock this morning. 3 people were taken to hospital, one with serious injuries. A woman who is known to police is in custody, but no charges have been laid as of yet. Yesterday, a report deemed the intersection of Jane and Finch as the city's least livable neighborhood.
Some new developments in the death of Ontario Hockey League player Terry Trafford. Police say the Saginaw Spirit player died of asphyxiation, believed to be self-inflicted. Autopsy results were released yesterday, 2 days after Trafford was found in an SUV in a commercial parking lot in Saginaw Township. Trafford's girlfriend told reporters he was devastated after the team sent him home for partying on a road trip.
The percentage of rail cars carrying dangerous goods through the city last year is being kept secret by Toronto Fire Services and CN Railway. They also haven't released a list of the hazardous materials that were on board. A CN spokesman says the secrecy is for security reasons. Hamilton Fire Chief Rob Simmons said Wednesday that 7 out of every 100 CN rail cars that passed through Hamilton in 2013 carried dangerous goods.
Whether you're painting the town green this weekend or out for some other kind of fun, it may be difficult to get around. On Saturday, there will be no subway service between St. Clair West and Lawrence West stations due to track work on the Yonge University Spadina line. Shuttle buses will be running and regular service will resume at 9 a.m. on Sunday. The 5-kilometer St. Patrick's Day run is on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. It starts on Bremner Boulevard, heads north on Spadina, then east on Wellington. Officials say Yonge Street could also be affected. At noon on Sunday, the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade kicks off at Bloor and St. George. The parade heads east to Yonge, west on Queen, and then ends at Nathan Phillips Square.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Hugh Smith will be in the studio with your sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Kelly Kazakia.
For those hoping to turn their heat off, the cold's not going anywhere. I've got your 5-day weather forecast after the break.